Can you believe how fast the NFL offseason can flip the script? 1 minute, teams are talking Super Bowl dreams. The next, front offices are staring at spreadsheets, calculators out, making some of the toughest decisions in football. And tonight, Cowboys Nation. That reality is hitting hard across the league, especially with new rumors swirling around veteran, high-salary players potentially being cut to free up cap space. One name that's suddenly popping up: defensive lineman Kenny Clark. Yeah, that kind of move sends shockwaves far beyond just one locker room. Now, let's slow it down and set the stage. The NFL salary cap isn't just a number, it's a chessboard. Every dollar spent on one star is a dollar you can't spend protecting your quarterback, upgrading your secondary, or adding depth for a playoff run. And when teams start looking at veterans with massive contracts, even respected, proven players can find themselves on the hot seat. Rumors around Kenny Clark being a potential cap casualty aren't about talent. They're about math. Cold, unforgiving math. So why should Dallas Cowboys fans care? Because whenever a big-name veteran might hit the market, the entire league adjusts. Front offices start asking the same question: do we pay top dollar for youth, or do we gamble on experience? And for a franchise like the Dallas Cowboys, America's team, those decisions always carry extra weight. Every move in Dallas is magnified. Every rumor becomes a headline. Every possibility sparks debate from AT&T Stadium, better known as Jerry World, all the way to living rooms across the country. Let's break this down. Kenny Clark is a kind of interior defensive lineman who doesn't always show up in flashy highlights, but coaches love him. He eats double teams, collapses pockets, and makes life easier for edge rushers. That role matters a lot. And if a player like that becomes available, teams with playoff aspirations immediately take notice, including Dallas. Now, does this mean the Cowboys are about to make a move? Not necessarily, but it does shine a spotlight on Dallas' own cap situation. The Cowboys are in a familiar spot, loaded with star power, but constantly juggling contracts. Dak Prescott, the quarterback and emotional leader of this team, commands a massive portion of the cap. CeeDee Lamb has emerged as one of the most dangerous wide receivers in football. Elite route running, explosive yards after catch, and the kind of swagger that changes defensive game plans. Micah Parsons? He's not just a linebacker, he's a nightmare. A hybrid pass rusher who can line up anywhere and wreck an offense before the snap even ends. But here's where it gets tricky. Paying stars means sacrifices elsewhere. And every year, Cowboys fans ask the same question: is this the season Dallas finally balances star power with depth? Because history tells us something important. The Cowboys' greatest eras, from Tom Landry's disciplined dynasties to Roger Staubach's clutch magic, to the 90s run with Troy Aikman, Emmitt Smith, and Michael Irvin, weren't just about stars. They were about complete rosters. Fast forward to today, and the Cowboys are still chasing that formula. Last season showed flashes of dominance, explosive offense, aggressive defense, and one of the loudest home field advantages in the league. But when the games mattered most, depth issues, defensive consistency, and late-game execution came back into conversation. And that's where cap decisions, league-wide, start to matter. Around the NFL, executives are watching these veteran cut rumors closely. One anonymous scout reportedly said, "This offseason is going to surprise people. There are Pro Bowl-level players who might be available simply because teams can't afford them anymore. And when that happens, contenders like Dallas have to decide. Do you strike fast or do you stay disciplined?" From a tactical standpoint, adding a veteran defensive lineman could change everything. Interior pressure is the quickest way to disrupt modern quarterbacks. It shortens throwing lanes, forces rush decisions, and turns good defenses into elite ones. Pair that kind of presence with Micah Parsons screaming off the edge, and suddenly offensive coordinators are losing sleep. But there's also risk. Veteran contracts often come with age, mileage, and expectations. Cowboys fans know the story well. Sometimes it works beautifully. Other times, it becomes another, what a chapter in a long, dramatic history. And let's not forget the emotional side. Cowboys Nation is passionate, loyal, loud, and never shy with opinions. Social media is already buzzing. Some fans are saying, Make the call. Go all in. This roster's close. Others are warning. Don't mortgage the future. Build smart. Build sustainable. And honestly, both sides have a point. Here's where it gets really interesting. The NFC East isn't slowing down. The Eagles, Giants, and Commanders are all watching these same developments. Every move Dallas makes is immediately measured against their rivals. That's the burden and the privilege of being America's team. So what does it all mean moving forward? Expect a volatile offseason. Expect unexpected names to surface. Expect rumors to fly. Contract to be restructured and tough conversations behind closed doors. For the Cowboys, this is about timing. The window with Dak Prescott, CeeDee Lamb, and Micah Parsons is wide open, but windows don't stay open forever. One veteran Cowboys fan outside Jerry World put it best. I've seen the glory days and I've seen the heartbreak. All I want is a team that swings with purpose. And that's exactly where Dallas stands right now. So, Cowboys Nation, I want to hear from you. Would you take a chance on a veteran defensive star if the price is right? Or do you trust the front office to play the long game? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Hit that like button if you love breaking down the business side of football, and make sure you're subscribed because this offseason is just getting started. One thing's for sure, in Dallas, the spotlight never turns off, and the next move could define the season.